Okay. So, as most of you already know, I am a nursing student at the University of the Bahamas. And whew, this semester was not one that I expected. Okay? Like, it just was rough. Everyone, I know it's been a while since my last YouTube video. I don't want to say my last YouTube video because I have been posting YouTube videos, as you can see, for my classes, but it's been a while since I've posted for you guys to see. And the only reason why it's been like that is because for the past 2-3 months possibly, I've just been drowning in schoolwork. Like, no play drowning. I have been gasping for breath and I have not come up for air as yet. I still have one more exam outstanding and I don't know, I just want to take a break and just, you know, get back to what I used to do before this semester began. So 2 things I just want to make note before I start this video. I am changing my YouTube from Shantalk to Shante Deal because I want to widen my just basically the things that I do on my YouTube. I just want to do a variety of different other things so that it could be fun and lively and not just boring old me talking about some topic that most people probably don't want to hear about. However, I am going to be doing my Shantalk segments because despite there are actually people that would like to talk about the serious things that are going on around us. So I will be doing my, you know, little play or what's not on my YouTube channel. However, I am still going to be doing Shantalk segments, probably one every 2 weeks or once a month, just talking about some serious situations that are going on around us. Okay, so just for today, I'm gonna be talking about my experience with online schooling this semester, and trust me, you're gonna want to tune in because it's been rough. Okay, so yeah, just continue watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe and put on the notification bells because there are going to be a lot more fun videos coming up. Okay, so yeah, like I said in my introduction, today I am going to be talking about my experience with online schooling this semester. And I can honestly tell you, it is one that I did not expect. I mean, last semester, we spent majority of that time doing online schooling and we were just adjusting, and you know, things seemed a bit hectic because it was something very new for all of us, and you know, just trying to transition from face-to-face to virtual just didn't seem like it just wasn't sitting. But then the semester was over. I got through the semester, you know, I did pretty good. And I was actually looking forward to this semester because I was like, well, I got through that semester doing the exact same thing, online schooling, and it wasn't that bad. So this semester isn't going to be, you know, too horrible. I could get through an entire semester. But it wasn't that. Like, no. This semester literally started off wrong before the semester even started. Like, I know on a regular that wouldn't make any sense, but like the semester had not even started as yet and the semester was already going bad. Like Honestly, if you are a nursing student at the University of Bahamas, especially a first year, you would understand the battles that we went through just to transition into the actual nursing school this semester. And like, it just was a lot. Because firstly, what I had to do, right, in order to really like officially be accepted into the nursing school, there are some things that you have to do in order for them to basically qualify you. Like, you have to submit certain credentials, you have to do certain things, take certain exams for them to consider you fit to enter the nursing school. So this was around May. I went to the clinic, to the private clinic. Keep in mind, COVID had already started, so most clinics weren't opening, and even if they were open, they weren't telling you that they were open because they didn't want a lot of people to come in and the next thing you know, they have a COVID outbreak inside their clinic. So around May, I was searching, trying to find a clinic that I can go to so that I could take my Mantoux test. And a lot of people were saying that it was free to the government clinics, but a lot of people were saying that they aren't accepting anyone to take the Mantoux test. So what I had to do is I had to search for private clinics that were open that were going to take me to do it. And I went to the private clinic that is on Prince Charles. I must believe that it's owned by our Prime Minister. And I went there. And you know, it seemed as though they weren't going to take me, but when I explained to them that I was a nursing student and I was in dire need of getting this test taken, they accepted me, right? And I gone in, took the test, paid what, almost $80 just to get a physical and a Mantoux test. And I was like, Lord, this better be worth it, because that's done $80 out of my pocket. Spare change, ma'am. Like, in that moment, I wasn't really thinking about the nursing school, like, you know, studying nursing. I just really was thinking like, wow, I really had to pay $80 just to get a test taken. That seemed outrageous, especially when I was basically only getting my blood pressure taken, my temperature taken, and just peeing in a cup. Like, that cost $50-something. The Mantoux itself was only like $20-something, and I am afraid of needles, and I would rather take the Mantoux any day with just taking $20 and having to do a physical. But that's not the point, right? So I was running around. I actually got to take the physical and the Mantoux. I got my results. And I had to turn it into this online platform because the nursing school wasn't accepting nobody to come in and actually physically give them these documentations. So sorry. So I scanned all the things that I had so far and I submitted it to the online platform. And then I noticed that there was this outstanding slot that required me to do CPR and basic life support. So I was like, how am I going to do this? Literally everywhere that used to do CPR and basic life support were shut down. They weren't accepting anyone because of COVID, and it was like that for about 2 or 3 months. And I can honestly say that I blame myself because I did procrastinate. I kept putting it off and putting it off and putting it off, hoping that I could find something cheaper. But that didn't happen. So I was calling up Doctors Hospital, asking them if they were doing any CPR courses. This was around August. Keep in mind, the deadline for these things was in August. So that can tell you how long I procrastinated to get these things done. But I was calling Doctors Hospital and trying to see if they could squeeze me in somehow in their CPR and basic life support course. And when I called them, they told me that they had just done one the Monday past. It was Wednesday. And I asked them when would the next one be. And they told me that it was going to be in September. And I was like, literally did that. And I was like, Jesus Lord, please help me, please help me, please help me. I need to get this thing done. So I kept asking, right? I kept asking people in our nursing group, because we have a nursing group at UB on WhatsApp. And I was like, is there anyone that hasn't taken or done their CPR and BLS courses yet? Because I'm out here searching, hoping that I could find someone to certify me. And I got this message the next day from this lady that is doing the course. And I'm like, thank you, Jesus. But the price.
Spare change, ma'am.
It cost like, I think 100 or 150, I think. Anyways, it cost around $100 for me to get to take the course. And I just was like, Lord of mercy, where am I gonna find this $100 from, right? But no worries, I got the $100 and I went and take the course. The course was like an 8-hour course of basically just watching videos and then demonstrating exactly what you watched. And then we had to take a test, and I sat the test, and the first time I didn't do as well as I expected, but I still passed. And then she allowed me to retake it, and then I aced it. But still, small things. So I was able to get that done, right? But I still couldn't submit it into the actual online course because she didn't send the certificate. So I was waiting and waiting and waiting. I waited almost 2 weeks. The day before the deadline, she sent me the certificate that certified me in CPR and basic life support, and I uploaded it to the website, and it was telling me that I was missing one thing. And I'm like, what do you mean I'm missing one thing? There is hours before this thing is due. What do you mean I'm missing one thing? So I searched, and I was dead lost because I was like, what could I be missing? And then I remembered that you had to pay to the nursing council for this index card thing that basically would certify you as a nursing student. But they weren't giving them out yet. You had to gather more documents, send to the nursing council, and then they had to pen these documents that you sent in to certify you and clarify you as an official nursing student. So I went the next day, and I got all my documents, and I sent it to the nursing students, to the nursing council. And they told me that I needed my transcript. So I was like, okay, do I just print it out online or what? And then they told me that no, you have to go into the school, you have to pay for the transcript, and you have to wait on the school to send the transcript to us, and then we will pen your documents, and afterwards, after everything is through, we are going to call you back for the index card. And I'm like,
Spare change, ma'am.
I have to pay for something else? Like, like, the running up and down did not bother me. It was the fact that I had to pay for all these things just to be deemed an official nursing student that had me like, what? But once again, God made a way. I found the money and I was able to send in all those things. So now, time for registration. You know, I was just sitting up all dandy like, yeah, I got everything out of the way. You know, no worries. All you gotta do is just register and you can get started with this semester. That's what I thought. So registration day came, 12 o'clock. I'm on my laptop like, oh yeah, I already created my plan. All I gotta do is press transfer, press add all, and then boom, I'm registered. So 12 o'clock came, unable to register. I'm like, okay. 1 o'clock came, unable to register. if anybody that goes to UV, they know that even though the administrators or whoever is in charge, the competent authorities, sends out an email saying that registration is going to start at 9 a.m., everybody knows that registration is going to start at 12 a.m. of that same day. So everyone goes on Vana at 11:59, and then Vana gets these thousands and thousands of people trying to register, and then it crashes. And this happens every year. But still, that's beside the point. It did not crash for me. The thing is, when I tried to register, it kept telling me that I was unable to register because of the title that I was under. Okay, so let me just explain that to y'all. In order to register for nursing classes, your status have to say nursing major. But my status said pre-nursing major. So I was unable to register for the courses, and you know, that was like that for every other person whose status was also pre-nursing instead of nursing. So not hours, not days, but weeks later.
3 weeks later.
2 weeks after registration began, the dean of students and the chairperson of the nursing school and what's not, they got us started out. They told us that we would be able to register once, you know, they got some things certified after we filled out our index form and got it signed off and what's not. So time after time, I just used to keep trying until I heard the message. The message popped up on my phone saying that we are allowed to register. And I'm just like, y'all gotta be joking. This is not something to joke about. And eventually, I was able to register. And I was on cloud 9 because I was like, thank God, school is about to start. I finally got in all the classes that I chose. I am a happy camper. I can sleep, I can relax, I can stop worrying. That was me. But then school started. And when it wasn't us not having lectures for 2 weeks, it was us being traded off. Not really traded off, but like the lectures that we chose to have teach us, they just disappeared. Some of them sent us emails saying that they are no longer our lecturers, they won't be teaching the course, we will be assigned a new lecturer. And this is like a week into the semester, 2 weeks into the semester. We basically just was, you know, yeah. But oh man, this is so funny now that I'm on the other side of this. But yeah, we got new lectures that we didn't sign off on, that we didn't register for, and we just had to deal with it. We just had to go through it, try our best to learn, you know, and still was a lot. I just did not expect the workload. Like, first of all, I took some classes. I took 9 courses this year, 9 courses, and I did not know that I wasn't supposed to. Not as in I would be penalized in some way if I did, but for the sake of the workload, they always advise you to take less courses in the first year of nursing school just so that things could be easier. But I didn't know that, and I just went and took all 9 of the courses, and those courses killed me. Like there were days where I was crying. For the first month and a half, the only grades that I was seeing were 60s and below. Not even 60s and above, 60s and below. And that is not me. I don't get those grades. So all I did for that 1 month and a half was cry and get depressed and question why I am even doing this. Like, sorry, but question why I am even doing this. And it just was a lot. It really was. This semester was a toll. Like, it was a toll. Okay, but overall I got through it, I think. My grades are still pending, but I got through it. Like, I got through it. I was praying from day one. From the first day, I was counting down the weeks. It was 14 weeks in a semester, and every week I was counting down, just counting down, praying to God that I would see where I am right now, and I did. So yeah, but I don't know. I honestly would not recommend virtual school to anyone, especially if you're just entering college. I would not recommend it. However, it is something that you should try. It didn't kill me. I'm sure there isn't anyone else that can say it killed them, but it's just a lot to deal with. You have to have thick skin, you have to have a mindset, you have to be devoted to go through this semester and come out surviving, I guess. I don't know. It sound like you're going to war, but I don't know. It just was a lot, and I don't know. I'm praying to God for the strength to get through this upcoming semester, because I am going to go through yet another one of these semesters online next year. So I just pray that it's better than this one. But yeah, that's that. It was hectic, but it wasn't too bad, like I said. So I guess, that's all I have to say about how my virtual schooling was. It was a lot. But I got through it. It's done. I am here. Like I said, I am switching this YouTube channel from Shantalk to Shante Deal. So you can expect more interesting, fun-filled videos, getting to know me more. I'm going to be doing a whole lot of collabs. I actually have a collab planned coming this same week with Alexandria Victoria. I advise you to go and search her channel, subscribe, cut on that notification bell, and just stay tuned for when we drop our videos, okay? So yeah, like I said, I will be doing some segments of Shantalk, and I am planning for my first segment back to be talking about how us millennials feel to be voting for the first time, or Generation Z. How us Generation Z feel to be voting for the first time. I'm sure millennials already voted before, but how us Generation Z feel about voting for the first time, and if we are excited, or if it just seemed like something that doesn't really matter, which it should. But I just want to see you guys' input on it. So I am going to be posting my questions on Facebook and WhatsApp and Instagram, so y'all can add me, follow me, whatever y'all want to do, and y'all could actually participate in this poll, okay, for my discussion, and y'all could even comment on your reasons why, okay? Don't forget to like and subscribe and turn on that notification bell so you don't miss out on any updates.